So ladies and gentlemen, we are just a couple months away from getting our hands on the assassin known as Darcy within Watch Dogs Legion story mode, and of course I for one am excited to finally play as an assassin in a Ubisoft game, and I know a ton of you are as well. Now I've managed to gather a ton of information talking about Darcy's character, her backstory, how the campaign will play, her abilities, and of course whether or not you will be able to do an eagle dive into water. So guys and girls, if you enjoy, like we greatly appreciated. Subscribe if you are new, and without further ado, let's just get straight into the video. So as many of you know, despite the fact that Ubisoft is insistent that Watch Dogs and Assassin's Creed exist in separate universes, there's still a lot of fan service for the latter in the franchise. Now it's already possible to play as a descendant of Jacob Fry in Watch Dogs Legion, but the game is getting a full crossover event in August. Now of course, as mentioned before, not much is known as of yet, but you will get access to new missions, a new world event themed after Assassin's Creed, and a new playable character in Darcy. Now Darcy is a non-canon member of the British Brotherhood of Assassins, and it'll be interesting to see how she interacts with DedSec, but as a character her stature is impressive as it is. It seems Watch Dogs Legion's tech will be involved as she displays the symbol of a digital device, and her hidden blade is more unique, more like a hidden sword. The sheer length of her hidden blade is certainly something, but her overall existence is even more. Now for now it's hard to pass judgment on how this DLC is handled and how Darcy's story will be told, but the very fact that she's up front and not hidden away is noteworthy. And well, we have some information going over the abilities of Darcy. Now her first one is a camera drone, which is pretty basic. You'll also then have the hidden blade, which can be toggled off and on, which is great to see as many of us have wanted this in Valhalla, so the fact we're getting it in a separate Ubisoft game is pretty cool. We then have the phantom dart, which I'm going to say is kind of similar to the weapon used by Arno in Assassin's Creed Unity, as that is called the Phantom Blade, and well, they are very similar. Kind of think of it like that. You then have a hidden gun, which is something that I feel like will be implemented into the hidden blade, very similar to how it was in Ezio's armor. You then have a stealth timer, and I'm pretty sure, and this is just a guess, the stealth timer gives you a certain amount of time where you can escape into stealth, and it's pretty cool and unique to the assassins only, meaning stealth missions will be a lot more easier, and there will of course be new takedowns, hopefully some cool assassinations, ledge takedowns, eagle dives, and a bunch of other cool stuff. Now Darcy's profile is not full, but her full name is Darcy Clarkson. It actually used to be Darcy St. Izar, but it was changed in the update. She's 25 years old and her occupation is an assassin. Now we're going to be talking about her entire story throughout the game, so if you don't want any spoilers, click away now, but if you want to know what you'll be doing in this DLC, well then stick around. So in the first chapter you have to track a drone and hack it. It's said that DedSec has caught wind of the ongoing conflict between the Assassin Brotherhood and the Templar Order, so both factions are present in the game. In the second chapter, Darcy's brother Lucas has actually died at the hands of the Templars. The Tomb of the Assassins is no longer safe, so DedSec decides to help Darcy get revenge and defend the tomb. Now the Tomb of the Assassins seems to be their hideout, which is really cool and I can't wait to see it. As we know in the Assassin's Creed movie, the Templars had a strong presence over London, so maybe, just maybe, we will get some links to them within this DLC. Now we're also fairly sure that the tomb stuff is actually the AC event, knowing that the fact they designed a big ass interior for it, and you actually have to use your brain to pass through its set pieces, meaning some little quizzes to actually get into the base. The contracts should be the new missions on the roadmap, and there's also assassin contracts that will be added, which works similarly to the 404 contracts along with Templars, which is insane and it's going to be funner to play. These different contracts, I can't wait to see what we get. And hopefully there will be some different Easter eggs to other AC games within this DLC, as the assassin contracts and Templar contracts would be pretty cool to actually see, I don't know, maybe an Animus or some of the weapons that were used by the previous assassins. That would be pretty cool and something I would love to see. I will say though, and I know a bunch of you agree, but it's refreshing to see Darcy front and center for what it is and should be her DLC. Now time will only tell how she's treated and how her story properly unfolds in the game and how fans will receive it, but it's something that she's effectively on the cover of this DLC. Hopefully this is just a sign where, regardless of how Ubisoft approaches the next Assassin's Creed game, the marketing actually reflects the content of the game. Now marketing didn't do this for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and beyond any debate about social stealth and RPG, how the franchise treats its characters might always speak volumes about Ubisoft's own practices, so it's great to see her on on the front page. Guys and girls, I want you to let me know in the comments down below, are you excited for this DLC? Is it cool that we can finally play as an actual assassin in a Ubisoft game, because we actually haven't been able to do so in a few years, so it's cool to see her back in action. Also, let me know if this is a day one purchase for you. Also, we have a Discord, a link is in the description down below. Come over there and discuss everything to do about assassins, Watch Dogs, Spider-Man, everything, memes, videos. My Discord is the place to be, so I hope to see you guys over there. Now, if you enjoyed the video, a like would be greatly appreciated, and of course subscribe if you are new. I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video.